Today we're going to be unboxing the pain pen. Okay, let's have a look at the pain pen from Streetwise Security Products. It has a powerful stun, has a metal clip, makes it look like a pen. You can clip it in your pocket or your purse. That helps keep it secure. Discreet protection. Because it looks like a pen, you can have it blend in an office environment and people don't know that you have it. And that gives you the element of surprise, which is a good thing. Safety switch. When it's not in use, you want it to stay off and safe because you'll be carrying it on your person. You don't want to have an accidental activation. And because it is rechargeable, it comes with a USB charging cable. There are 5 battery status indicator lights that will tell you how much of a charge you have. And it's made out of high quality stainless steel. On the other edge, we see there's a warning there, keep it away from children. A statement here about the voltage. And then conditions of sale, which pretty much say that you are going to hold them blameless, whatever you do with this device. Okay, let's go ahead and open her up. There's the directions, which is nice. Now it has the nomenclature here. You can see part number 1 is the stun activation button. Number 2 is the charging port on the very end. Number 3 is the battery indicator lights. Number 4 is the stun contact probes on the other end. And number 5 is the safety switch. Talks about charging here. It says can take up to 2 hours to charge. Mine came just about fully charged. It says don't overcharge it or don't charge more than 2 hours. That's nice that it charges up pretty quick. And it says do not test fire the stun gun for more than 1 second. So what you want to do is, it's kind of like with other stun weapons, before you put them on your person to go out for the day, to just test fire them to make sure that they have a charge and they're working properly. On the back here, it talks about using it and how to use it, but I love that they have the chart here on the effective areas where you can touch it: upper shoulder, upper hip, and below the rib cage. And pretty much like with other energy weapons, wherever you have a large muscle group, that would be effective. Now, it's important to point out that any stun gun causes localized pain wherever you touch it. It doesn't disable the whole attacker like you see in a lot of movies. They touch them with a stun gun, they fall down. But it does cause localized pain. And even just cracking the thing, just arcing it, is a visual and auditory deterrent. It does have a breakdown here of effects of the unit on an assailant. Number 1, touching an assailant for less than a second will cause minor muscle contractions and have a repelling effect. Number 2, touching an assailant for 1 to 2 seconds will cause muscle spasms and a dazed mental state. And number 3, touching an assailant for 3 to 5 seconds will cause loss of balance and muscle control, total mental confusion, and disorientation. All effects to the assailant are temporary. The stun gun can cause no permanent harm. That's a position they're taking. Note that the device should not be used for longer than 5 seconds. And that's what they say with a lot of these weapons, is that if you use them for 5 seconds and it's not having an effect, then change your approach. The warranty here says that the warranty is a lifetime warranty, which is really hard to find these days, anything with a lifetime warranty. Of course, there are some conditions that, you didn't damage it from accident or misuse or abuse, and it can be voided if you try and open it up. And also, the most important thing here is check and abide by local laws governing the possession or use of this. All right, let's have a look at the unit itself. Here it is. Beautiful box. Really good looking unit, gotta say. Here we go. And so we have the, on the end, we have the charging port it talked about. There's the nice metal clip that can hold it in place. And then here are the battery status lights. When we turn it on in a moment, you'll see those light up. And this is the safety switch we talked about. And then this is the activation switch. And there's the business end right there. So let's go ahead and give it a try. We'll turn this on, pushing the safety toward the end of the contacts. And then you see the 5 lights here, they're all lit up. And notice that they go out after a few seconds. So that's if you're in a darkened environment, a dark parking lot, dark alley, or a room, and you don't want to give away your position, but you want to get ready, you turn it on. It shows you how much charge you have, and then they go out. That helps kind of conceal where you're at. It doesn't reveal your location. You don't want to give away your position. Let's go ahead and arc it and see what it looks and sounds like. Ready? Man, that sounds good. It's like a very, very angry hornet that's very large. So that alone would be, see, that didn't even take any of the LEDs. It didn't run it down much. So you put those contacts on that assailant. And of course, when you have it out, don't ever turn it on and put your hand in front of that. It's like think of it as the muzzle of a gun. You don't want to ever put your hand in front where you could actually, it would give a little bite to you, and you don't want to do that. Want to hear it one more time? Let's talk about the safety switch for a moment. Notice that the safe position is in the up position toward the clip. I'll tell you why that's important. Is because whenever you're putting this into your pocket or your purse, there's always a chance that the fabric or an object will come in contact with the safety switch and push it into the up position. Well, since that's a safe position, then you don't have to worry about, or it lowers the chances of you actually activating or empowering this pen as you're putting it into your pocket or your purse. You don't want to have an accidental activation. So I think that's a really ingenious design on their part. Okay, because it has this nice pocket clip, you can carry it just like a pen. That makes it easily accessible. Because it's easily accessible, it's quick to deploy. So there you have it, folks, the pain pen. Remember, no matter what you choose for your personal self-protection, it should be something convenient to carry in your everyday life. It's much better to have a small, convenient pain pen on you when you need it than a broadsword that's so big you got to leave it at home. Also, if you are interested in the pain pen or anything for personal self-defense, go to the link in the description below and look at the hundreds of choices we have at the Home Security Superstore. This is Philip Ball reminding you to think tactically and stay safe. And victory favors the well-trained warrior.